Okay. I believe we are ready. Believe being the operative word here, and I hope that nothing fucks up while I'm actively trying to stream today. It's mother of God.
Oh no!
I think we are. I think we are. Hello again. Delay stream an hour? Nah. This is GUNPLA, and this is a project I'm working on, so... Oh, shit. Is it funny? I haven't done anything yet, but cool. I think we have to bomb Bikini... Alright, fair enough. Well, you go ahead and do it. What the fuck? What the fuck? It looked fine earlier. Why the hell did it do that now? There we go. Oh my god. Alright, there we are. What's up? Now, the thing I'm working on today... I built an inner frame. Fucking scratch. I cannot begin to tell you how long this fucking took. But... just so you know, all of this is actual, like, random-ass connector parts that I had on backlog. And, mother of God, there are so many. This is also mostly just my excuse to clean out all of my shit. So, I want to make something cool. I'm going to begin the build right now. Looks like I can pop that in there. I used one of the cross-section ones. Are you gonna get Victorian-era Gunpla? What? Well, I like Victorian-era stuff, so maybe. Who knows? Yeah, let's see. There's this T-junction in there that I've been building off of. But, yeah. This entire inner frame I built from scratch. And by built from scratch, I mean, like, I got, like, a bunch of my old connector parts and just threw shit together until it worked. I don't know what I'm gonna build off of it, though. That's still very much up in the air. But let me just throw on all of the things before I start doing any modifications or editing so you can see what we're working with here. Price point for bootleg Kamen Rider W Cyclone Joker kits, it's $6 US. Oh my god. Alright, fair enough. Down. I'm down for $6 Gunpla and or plastic. I will never say no to that. Oh, shit. Alright, I need one of these guys. No. I've run out of gloves. That is the main reason why I'm not wearing any right now. For sure. Alright. Here we go. I'm gonna attach this to the back. Ooh. Hang on. I don't think I actually like that. Because I won't be able to get the actual other backpack part on, but I like that there are these two. I'm going to leave it. But I need to do some adjustments to make sure that the actual backpack components can go on, because this is my backpack piece right here. I thought I was being clever doing that. It turns out I'm not. Turns out this was not a clever idea, but I do like that this exists so we can build off of it. There's another Mecha Break kit, but this time it's Panther Girl. I hate her already. I hate Panthers and Mecha Break, so if it's a Panther Girl, quite frankly, no. Hey, hang on. Abawaku real grade Zeong. Okay. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. He ain't heavy. Okay. But, yes, this is where I'm at currently in my build. And to keep on focus, I wonder if I could fit in a couple of adjustments. That's not MGSD aerial interframe. It is not, in fact. This is just random interframe that I built from a bunch of connector parts that I had lying around. I know I said that like 90 times, but welcome to 91. Yeah. I need to clear out my backlog of bullshit, so I just took all of the extra builder's parts sets and shit and just threw this together. I'm thinking about actually scratch building off of this. Open a third-party aftermarket interframe factory. Pretty much. That's how it feels over here, man. Because I have so many extra parts and nothing to use them on. Except this. Because I'm unfortunately one of those people who are like, you know what, I'll hold on to these extra parts. I'll use them. Use them. Spoiler, I never use them. So, now they're getting used. I feel like I could do better. Hold on. You should go to Thailand to get the titanium if you're planning to make titanium inner frame. Well, I'm just going to start with plastic inner frame first. How about that? But yeah, no, this thing has some pretty sick articulation from how I put it together. Yes, I'm glazing myself right now because, god damn it, this thing took me so long to build. I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me. Alright, that was a good one. Alright. Now then. I need to figure out what I can do here, because the back has been the bane of my existence for 5 hours today. I actually had a day off, so I got to, Oh, I know. I saw you put in exclamation point dad joke. You're not fooling me, pal. Let's see. Nope. Not this set of runners. Like, I don't think y'all actually understand how many fuck off runners I have. I need to collect some dad joke. You know, that's reasonable. What's Forrest Gump's password? Facebook password? One Forrest. No, that's lame. Damn, that was lame. That's so stupid. Oh my god. Yeah, you get it now. You get it. It's just dumb. Okay, let's see. How am I gonna... How long does it take to get from first to second base than it does to get from second to third? Because there's a short That's dumb too. Did you hear about the Mexican train killer? He had locomotives. Oh my god. This is just what it's gonna be now, huh? It's just, K's spamming dad jokes. My god, sir. Okay, hang on. I think I figured this out, how I'm gonna do this. It's just gonna be a bit jank. It's gonna be a jank-ass thing to do, but... Here's what's gonna have to happen. I'm gonna have to put this on here, like so. I wish I had one. I wish I just had like a bar that I could put on halfway. Make this work, but who knows? Maybe it'll actually cover some of the space. Actually. That's not bad, however. Let's see, catfax command is lame. But dad jokes is good. Perfect for first time chat in anywhere. Oh my god. I love Siri Bot, man. It just has some weird shit in it. You know, I'm gonna get rid of the T-junction for now because I'm not using the front and back part of it. And we'll use this one instead. If it doesn't work out, I can always just go back to it, but... Yes, I'm not doing two-snip method. No, I don't care right now. I just want to see if this shit works. And by, I want to see if this shit works. I know it'll work, but... I want to make sure it works. Alright. Just casually enter any stream, dropped one or two dad jokes, refuse to elaborate, and then get out. You're a menace. A menace to society. And I love it. Okay, let's see. Well, pooper. Hold on. I have another spacer in here I can use. Alright, I think that'll be good. would be if I had... Hold up. I can make that work. Yes, indeed, I can. By the way, what exactly are you planning to do with that inner frame? I don't know. I want to try scratch building, so maybe this is the time to do it. But right now, I'm just trying to make the arms work. Because, dear God, I cannot make this shit work sometimes. And this is going to be one of those times. Oh, no, wait. No, no, no. It won't actually. Yeah, I do want to try scratch building, so this seems like an appropriate time to try and practice that. But we'll see. Ah, you piece of dick. Alright, hang on. I heard people usually start with the armor, not inner frame. Well, this ain't most people, and now is it? You've come to the Bite the Robot stream, where I do things my way. This ain't a most people's thing. Most people don't start with the inner frame. Skill issue. I start with the inner frame because I want to know what I'm building around first. Okay, hang on. Actually, I think this might work. My only gripe with this so far is that I still don't have enough headroom in the back there to actually equip the... Ah, dear Jesus, hang on. Huh. I don't have enough room on that back section there to be able to... Well, that sucks. Right. Well, I got all that squared away, but... That, and I don't like how, like, bendy that feels. Hold on. I'm gonna try and use something else. I'm gonna grab some runners from my backlog. So I have a metric ass ton. Swag walking kivat. There you go. Okay. Frick. Those are not the correct runners I wanted to use. Where are you? I need to grab one of the, I'm sure there's a proper name for it, but I call them the bar. Because it looks like a, it's like a rod-shaped one. Let's see. Nope. Nope, nope, there it is. Found it. Okay. We're gonna use this guy right here. And specifically, I'm just gonna cut one off of here. Come on. There we go. All right. Now I insert there. And we're gonna pop this right in the back. Okay, perfect, actually. Ooh, now it'll work. Okay. Now I just need to put it on the correct way around. Mother. There we go. Okay. Now it's the correct way round, and we have this sort of setup going. So, now the real question is the backpack part fit now? Yes, it does. Oh, hell yeah. Here we go. So no boner on the... No. Bad. Bad. There is no boner here. I don't think you're aware, but this one has a hole in the bottom. Just saying. Your Gunpla terms right. Okay, let's see. All right. Yeah, now I can rebuild that part. Nope, not that one. But I do need a D's. I said D's. There we go. Alrighty. Nope. Still grabbed the wrong one. Please stop. It actually might be good. If Rizel and Calamity can have boner, why not? Why that kit cannot have it? Because it has a hole on the bottom, brother. Were you not paying attention? You got to get your Gunpla taxonomy correct. Okay, that one would be good, but it obscures the front hole. And I must have it available for later. Alright. So we're going to just pop that right on there like that. And that's going to be where our armor is going to be equipped to. Boner is awesome. S-hole is not awesome. Well now. That sounds like a skill issue, my friend. Alright, let's see. I need... Oh, actually, hang on. I just thought of something. It's going to require me to have to do a bit of tinkering, but I think it could work. So, I'm looking at these guys right here. I want to see if I can make these guys fit in the arm hole section. Okay, they do fit. Good. Good to know. Good to know. All right. So that means I'm going to have to... Okay, there's two things I need to do here, actually. Do I have... Finally, there's a review video about the Tequila Gundam resin kit on YouTube. Oh, God. Tequila Gundam. And that's the name I've not heard in many years. Okay. Ugh. Oh, dear. Okay. There's so many runners. I have so many runners. Okay, cool. I have a lot of runners, but I have a lot of ways I can use. The mustache looks like a mustache indeed. I mean, I would hope it would look like a mustache. If it didn't, I would be a little worried. You need your mustachio. With the pistachio. Alright, let's see. Get rid of that first. Alright. Now, what I must do... Will that work? No. No, it will not. That's a bit of a shame, but I think I can make it. I think I can make something happen here. But the question is, what? Okay, those I'll keep to the side there for now. I find it... I finally finished rewatching the Wise Man Grandchild anime series. What? Want to run that by me again, Chief? Nope, my other runners are a little left. Oh, Alright. Now, do I have anything over? Oh, yeah, I do, kinda. I also re-downloaded Prius 2 Gundam Seed Never Ending Tomorrow, and that game sucks, just like I remember. Yeah, that game's ass. That game's ass, brother. Why would you do that to yourself? That's some shit right there, mate. That's what we like to call some bullshit. Yori-lie, lordy-like, it's bullshit. Okay, let's see, flip that out. I guess I'll keep these runners over here. Okay. I got the redub version of it. Oh no. So does it sound like absolute... does it just sound like dog shit? Because I expect any, like, dub game to sound like ass. You know, speaking of which, yesterday after Mecha Monday, me and the boys watched some Gundam Build Fighters, and Don put it on to the... he put it on the fucking dub version. I have never watched the dubbed version. It was, yeah, special's one way of putting it, Sleeps. It was fucking dog shit. It's so funny. Oh god, I loved how funny it was. Oh shit. Sleeps is here. Motherfucking go. Alright. Here we go. I mean, the game is Western release with the audio, and once again, my streak is ignored. I'm sorry, did you guys feel a breeze in the trees? Alright. Nah, for real, let's see. 10 stream streak, pet there be Vicodin for everyone. Alright. Evidently he wants Vicodin, so there you go. Have some Vicodin. That's not actually Vicodin. No. No. I know my chat thing still hasn't updated to show streaks to me, so when people mention it, I have to go look at the browser. Yeah, I have to do it too. Let's see. There we go. 1 and 2. Clear off some of this here plastic waste. Get that out of here. By the way, I saw YouTube shorts about someone managed to make the Super Sentai Megazord in it. Oh my god. What? Damn, okay. Alrighty then. I mean, in GB4. Fair enough. Still cool. I still love watching some GB4 related stuff from time to time. Ow. Okay. Sometimes I have to, use my teeths to try and figure shit out in here. Alright. I think that'll be fine, but... Where'd the other one go? Oh, shit. It's right there. That's what happens when I don't pay attention. It's fine. Also, I found this one. Alright. Cool. I'll take a look at it at some point. Alright, let's see. I don't like how loose that is. I mean, I'm glad that I can get some lateral movement now, but... yeah, I think I want to use something else. That's a bit too loose. Will that work? Maybe? No. No, it will not. Okay, well... Dragon Ball character fighting with new Gundam. FF. Probably a good content. Oh, God. Oh, good lord, sir. Alright. No, I'm not actually liking this anymore now that I think about it. I was hoping to do something a little bit more awesome with that. It's not panning out how I want, though. Tear up some more of these here runners just to see what's going on. Damn. Okay. Good lord, I didn't realize how much shit I actually have back here. Don't like it. Why I'm throwing half of this shit out if I can't fit it into this build. Alright, hang on. Maybe it's in this one? I don't know. But we'll find out together. There are a metric ass ton of runners. And I will figure this shit out one way or the other. Even if I don't use everything, it's fine. Just means it's getting thrown out after the project. Nope, nothing there. Oh, these'll work. I'll have to figure out how to get a, Actually, no, that's not going to be too hard to do now that I think about it. And it'll make a good... Okay, hang on. No. I'm overthinking it. Don't overthink it, Bite. Let's just do the thing. No, okay, yeah. Once again, overthinking. Don't overthink. Just do. Okay. And then... what I want to do is... do or do not. There is no try. Exactly. Alright, what do I want to do here? Well, what I want to do here is... we're not using these. But... I am going to go back to these guys. And I'm doing that for one specific reason. So I can hook this in here. And then And put this bad boy in there like that. And then we test it. I don't like how wide it made the arm, though. It's so goofy looking now. God damn it. I like that it can go up and down laterally like that, though. I just gotta find a smaller one, is what needs to happen. That spacer's a bit too long. Damn it. I'm onto something. You just need to cook a little longer. And then I'll get it. It's no virulent. Yeah, I don't want to build a virulent. This thing has to be its own monstrosity. Hold on. No, that's not going to work. Shoot. Once again, I thought I was onto something, and then I wasn't. Just gonna move these runners over there. I don't need that one. Toss that one over there to the bin. And I need to find me. I thought I had one of those circular spacers. Turns out I do not, in fact, have a circular spacer at the moment. So that means I'm going to have to go in here and look. Slapped virulent arms onto the master grade ball verka, and you got ballent. You do, in fact, get a ballent. You are correct, sir. Fuck me. Okay, where is... Blah. Brah. 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 Where did I throw everything? Good lord. Are there any circular spacers in here? I don't think so, but I'm gonna check anyway. No, is the answer to this question. What a shame. I wonder, though, if I can repurpose these into spacers. It looks like it won't take up all the space. But how much can I actually fit in there? Some of my latest creation via DM. Okay, I'll take a look in a moment. This would be good, but... it's too small. It'll fall out. Yeah, no. That's not the play right there. So you know what I think I'm gonna do, even at the risk of destroying this shit permanently? One of them is we got Big Zam at home type situation. Speaking of, I put in the order for it. I just need to wait for it to show up. I just need to wait for the Big Zam to show up. I wish I had a Harupla ball Haro to give virulent arms to now. Yeah, there you go. Could do that in Gundam Breaker. Totally forgot about that, Big Zam. I didn't. I just need to wait for it to come in. Because I think that shit's funny. I'm still totally down to build it, too. Right, hang on. Come on. I wish I had my jeweler's saw still. That would have made this so much easier. Okay, good. I'm doing the equivalent of the Gundam Breaker 4 merging and synthesis. Just tested my theory on putting on ball to fit perfectly. I would imagine so, yeah. Like, unironically, it seems like it would work. I feel like it would work. So, I do believe you're onto something, sir. Damn it, it cut unevenly. I'm mad about that now. Messed one up. Well, since I already got one messed up, might as well go for broke and see how I do on the other one. Let's see, this time. No. Come on. Line up a bit better. Thank you. All right. There we go. Wait, do I have my saw? Hold on, I'm gonna look for my jeweler's saw real quick. That thing works awesome. If I have it. Do I have it? Oh shit, there it is. It's on my tool rack. It's fine, I found it. Oh god. Damn it. There we go. Let me just go ahead and throw shit everywhere. There we go. Okay. I've been doing experiments on my master grade ball Verka ever since last year. Hella. Ads. Right, let's see. I also want to know where my other light went. Because I have a table light. Oh, there it is. Hella. Here's what I'm going to do now. Back from ad. I need this other table light so I can see what I'm doing a little easier. It's going to make the lighting look all fucky for a moment, but all right. Hold up. Okay. Cut a little bit of a notch. Hold up. Holy shit. You're gonna cut in there. Nope. Come on. Planning to get the EG888 build, strike Cosmos this week because it got glow-in-the-dark blue clear part, no UV light needed. Oh shit. That sounds dope. Alright. Jeweler's saw, don't fail me now. Cool. Alright, here we go. And almost there. Almost there. Nice. Wait. It veered off again. Damn it. All to hell. And this is why, children, you always saw on the table, not off of it. Well, I'm gonna have to either do some very severe cleanup or back out of this. Okay. Yeah, damn it. That didn't work out. Or did it? Invest in metal grinder. It's much better than using some lame saw. You know, I wish I had one. I don't, in fact, have one, though. Yeah, that didn't work out. Wait a minute, or did it? Because the objective of the game here is to make a spacer. So, even if it's a little off kilter, I think what I can do... Alright, hang on. What I can do is just start sanding. I have a Dremel rotary tool, but I still use my handsaw most of the time. It's just more precise and it lets me feel more in control. You didn't have clamp tool? I don't. I have helping hands to help me paint, but that's it. They're not good for clamping down on things for me to use. Alright. Now I go onto the table like this. There we go. Alright. Now... Nope. That's just straight up not gonna work. So what I need to do... I feel like I'm watching some home improvement TV show. I mean, kinda. That's kinda what's happening right now. Why is my phone ringing? What the hell was that? Why is my phone doing that? Okay, let's see. All right. Gonna go ahead and figure out how I'm gonna get one into the other. And to do this, I feel like... Damn it. I really, really wanted to use something else, but it looks like that's not going to be the case. Yeah. You know what though? This isn't a total loss. So, here's what's going to happen now. I'll remove the head for a moment and take off these shoulder parts. And the reason why is because they have some of these smaller spacers that I can use. And then what I can do... Come on, get off of there. Thank you. Okay. Now I can hook these back in here. I'll put something else in their place. And what's gonna happen is... I'm gonna figure out exactly how long these will be. Okay. Spacer in. Spacer in. And now I'm actually going to slot the head back in real quick just to make sure. Is it still too long? It looks like it's still too long. Damn it. Well, I thought that would work better. Looks like it did not, though. I'll try it this way. Hang on. We'll go the other direction. So we're just going to go in on the shoulder joint. We're going in on the shoulder joint right there, just like that. And then it's still so wide. Why is it so wide? I don't like that. I don't like that it's so wide. Hang on. I think I have a way of fixing that without losing much structural integrity. Let's see, 1 and 2. Okay. Not bad. But I need to be extra careful now, because these are much smaller little nubbins. And I realize now that I'm not moving around very much. That's fine. Okay, that's actually fine now. That actually looks fine. It's not all violent wide. It's still kind of wider than I want, but we're not at like weird violent level. Okay. I believe we found a happy medium here. Okay. And it allows the arm to move up and down a little bit easier. Okay, cool. I do believe we've hit a happy medium here. Only nubs, oh my god. Alright. Come on, go in. Alright. Go in. There we go. Alright. Alright. I think we're in a happy place now. Yeah, that actually looks fine. I was worried it wouldn't, but it looks fine. Sudden weather changes since 3 days ago makes me got a cold fever. Fair enough. Let's see. From heat wave to rain wave, back to heat wave. Okay. Now I need to rebuild up parts of the shoulder, and then I think we'll be fine. Gonna be a little bit of a process, but gotta do it. I'm actually kind of chilling with how this looks now. I was expecting it to look kind of like ass, but we're doing all right. And I like that the arms can actually have a wider range of motion now. Yeah. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Now the real question is, how am I going to build up the back a little more like I had it? Put 2 GN drives on the front, you'll get... There will not be 2 GN drives on the front. Go to horny jail. Right now. To horny jail with ye. Alright, let's see. That sounds like Missouri's weather this last couple of weeks. Yesterday we went up to 90 feet and it rained. The high was 51. It was quite the weather shift. Beam barrel on the front. Oh my god. No. No, 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 no. All right, let's see. All right. Here are the state of the build so far. I think it's looking good. I need to... Okay, I'm going to search through my runners again. Just to see what's going on here. Okay. I think I can make use of these. I'm glad I found them. Okay. Had a friend whose first kit bash had a barrel on the front skirt and it was an immediate thing we all pointed out. We chuckled. The next time we saw it, he swapped it up for a pump shot. Jeez. What the hell? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Ayo, that actually worked out fine. Alright. To be fair, this was back in like 04, so we were still high schoolers. That's fair. High school is the time for haha pee pee poo poo joke. Pee pee poo poo penis joke. Welcome to Newgrounds. It's okay. My friends and I were all edgy Newgrounds kids and YTMND. 4chan too, but to a much lesser extent. All right, let's see. Now then, I should... No, that's actually fine. Okay. I mean, Monday, we talked all about swamp-ass C&V torture and occasionally tanks. You're not wrong. Those were things that were indeed said. Okay. Here am the inner frame so far. I feel like I should boost the head up a little bit more. It seems short. Hold on. I have a solution. I'll try it, but I don't want the head to be elevated too high up. Otherwise, this is going to look doofy and not cool. Okay. You know, actually, it's kind of proportional now. Okay. I'm very proud of this, actually. I wasn't expecting it to work out this well, but it's working out really well. And now I need to figure out what I'm going to build this guy up into. I know it's obviously going to be something involving heavy frontal arm, like heavy armor or so. But I wonder. I'm going to just put this guy in a kneeling pose real quick. Instead of having one boner at the front, bro, choose with two limping boner at the back. Oh my god. Hayes here loving all the dicks. He's showing all the dick love today. Hayes is the boner man. Okay, here we go. I want big thrusters on those back skirt structures. It's already... It looks like it's already wanting to be a space mobile suit. You're right. You're kind of right, dude. Let's see. I am able to put it in a kneeling pose. Hell yeah. Wife told me to take the spider out instead of killing it. We had some drinks. Cool guy. He wants to be a web developer. Oh my god. But yeah, it does kind of look like it's getting ready to be a space machine, doesn't it? High-end Craftworks, what's up? We're gonna be trying to figure out what we're building with this inner frame that I threw together from a bunch of random shit I had in my backlog. And yeah, I modified the arms so that they have better articulation. Kit bash time, hell yeah. Announcing the arrival of Sir Frenchie and Craftworks. But yeah, we have a couple of back binders here. We have potential to put armor literally anywhere because of the points of contact that I made. So yeah. I'm also surprised at how sturdy this frame is. What do you think in Craftworks? Just looking at this here inner frame that I've created. What kind of a His Highness Sir Frenchie? Sleeps here is seeing a space machine in Craftworks. What are you seeing? What you seeing here, Buster? Buster Brown. We have one for Space Machine. Case's automatic. I see a big fat tail. I mean, you see two big fat tails. This is currently the state of the inner frame. Cobbled together from bullshit. Beetle I'm gonna guess you meant to say Sotheby rear skirt. I could see that. Okay. So we're seeing something like Sotheby adjacent for the rear armor. Weapon rack in there would be interesting. It would be. It would be. Alright, let's see. Gonna lay it down real quick. And... Let's see. What other pieces I have in stock? Dang it, my neck was playing hide and seek with me for seconds there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Too many dick jokes, my guy. Let's see. What happens when you boner too much? Tendency to get their neck chopped off. Oh, God. Bone hard, bone fast. Well, I see between Jason and Kays, we have ourselves a real crossbone situation happening here. You know those snipers? Sure, they could kill you quick with one shot to the head, but taking your dick off. Oh, it's all about the fucking mind games, man. It's just boned so fast. It did not realize it got boned. Damn. Yeah, snipers are all a bunch of sick little fucks, I'll tell you. I was making Tank Man jokes yesterday too, man. Dear God. Now here's the thing. Is it really boner if it's on the back? You know it's going to be fun times when there is a saw on the bench. Right? Edit. Let's see. What else can I do here? Actually, you know what I could do to improve the situation just a bit? Do I want to do that?
Ah! Schnipp, schnapp! Ah! Ah! Da, ja! Ich bin Schnappi, das Krokodil! Ah!
I regret giving you Vicodin.
Ja! Und Schnappi ist so verletzlich! Denn wenn ich schnapp, den fresse ich! Zum Schnappen bin ich immer bereit!
Drop this
Schnipp,
shit on
schnapp,
the
Himmel
floor.
ab! Hab mich schnappenderweise auch aus diesem Scheiß Ei befreit!
No.
Und Schnie, schnapp,
fuck, man?
Schnappi, 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 schnapp! Oh, babadabab!
I regret giving you
Schnie, schnapp,
Vicodin.
Schnappi, 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 schnapp Beine ab! Oh, schnapp, Köpfe ab! Schnibbelibabab!
I'm instituting a new rule. No Vicodin for Jason after 9 p.m. He doesn't get Vicodin anymore. He gets no Vicodin after 9 p.m. Well, Iril doesn't. What am I supposed to take while I drink wine? Well, you're off your rocker. You're off your rocker. Please, Mr. Officer. Jason only had some vodka, little marijuana, just a few Vicodin. What else he's supposed to take while he sips and he's driving? I don't think you guys have ever heard the song Frankie Sinatra by the Avalanches. You're allergic to weed? I'm sorry. I am not allergic to weed. As a matter of fact, I use marijuana to help me sleep. Stoner confirmed. Let's see. I was told to try... I'm severely allergic to everything in that family. Even like hemp ropes gives you the hives, but immediately burst in... I'm sorry, dude. That's sad. That's really sad. I'm sorry. Damn. Alright. What the fuck? There we go. Hold on. Proto mate. I need to look at some of the bullshit that's in here. Naruhodo. I would show the immense mountain of bullshit that is my bag of runners, but nah. Ooh, actually, hang on. I found something useful. This comes from an Aibo runner, and I will use it instead of this. Voila. Voila. Damn it. Damn it all to hell. Alright. Get on there. There we go. Cool. Now I have a means of equipping shoulder armor. Cool. There we go. Now I need to do the same thing to the other arm. Popped that bitch right out of its socket. Which reminds me... So despite Japanese pronunciation is correct or not? I'm out of practice in Japanese, so my Japanese probably sounds like shit. Listen, I'm really out of practice. It probably sounds like fuck. Like fuck ass. I'm gonna be so real. I haven't spoken any, like, proper conversational Japanese in a while. So my guess is, no, it doesn't sound correct even a little. Also, one of my old teachers wanted me to establish an accent, so all of my Japanese probably has a very distinct Kansai bend to it. Or like Kansai to it. I sound very southern apparently when I like actually try to speak. You should no. I see what you're trying to do there, Buster. And it's not happening. No, you don't. No, sir. You get that shit out of here. I am neither watching Redo or Vending Machine. I think not, good sir. No. Let's see. I thought I saw another... Oh, there it is. Damn it, the thing is I want to actually use that part. But first, let me see if it actually works better if I use this. If I use this... Let's see. If I use this component, does it work better? Kinda. I mean, it doesn't flop around like crazy, so I guess that's something. You know what? I could still use it too, the way I intended. That's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Oh, shit. There's a lot of snow happening outside right now. I know it's not going to happen, but there is a part of me that really, really hopes that work gets canceled tomorrow. Some high school level bullshit, but I'll tell you what. I'm hoping that there's a severe weather condition called for tomorrow and I don't have to go in. I think that shit would be funny. It's probably not going to happen because I'm in the Rockies. And they don't cancel weather for shit up here. I almost wish I was in Texas. Where it's like, oh, no, we got 2 inches of snow. We have to close everything. Whereas over here, it's like, ah, yes, it's 10 feet of snow. Fuck you, still come into work. Let's see. All right, cool. No. I got it. All right. I know it's premature, but I'm going to see if I can do like a stand test here. Can this thing stand up? Yes, it can. Ella. Hell yeah. We're sitting pretty. This thing can stand up on its own. I kind of want to see how it compares to another model kit. What do I have around me? Oh, hey, I have Zaku over here. Hang on. I'm going to see how tall this is compared to a Zaku. Okay. It's quite big. It'll probably be bigger once I actually add shit onto it, too, so... I I suppose it's fine. Good lord, this thing's big. Alright. So, I heard some consensus. Sure, it's big, but it's no Penelope. That's true. Thank God. I don't think I ever want to build something that looks quite like that. Okay. So this thing is tall. I like that. Let's see how it compares. Where is it? Thought I had another machine over here that I could compare to. Okay, sure. I'll compare it to another kit bash that I have. Let's see how it compares to the Core Hazel Gundam. Get Destroy Gundam? Oh god. Okay, so this thing is a bit taller than a 1/144th scale. But that's alright. This is as close as I'm ever going to get to building a master grade on this channel if you don't count master grade SDs. Okay. So, and customize it into Big Zam. Oh my god. That's not happening. Because we're already going to be building Big Zam. I just need to wait for it to come from, I think, Taiwan. That's where the seller is based out of. When I bought it, it says, yeah, it's going to take a couple of weeks to get from Taiwan. There we go. I felt fancy today, so I'm drinking non-alcoholic whiskey out of a mason jar. Yeah. I don't have a means to make a whiskey rock though. That makes me sad. It also doesn't taste anything like the real thing, but I like it. It's smoky enough to make me happy. All right. Now the real question is, what can I put on this thing? I'm just gonna do like a temporary throw shit on here and see what happens. Well, most of the obscure and old kit you can find in Taiwan nowadays. Okay, I guess that's fair. Let's see. I'll throw some 30 minutes mission parts on here. F it. Let's just see how this looks when I do that. It's a bit beefy. I like that you can kind of see the inner frame no matter how I put this together. You'll be able to see the inner frame no matter how I assemble this thing. Let's see, put that on the back. And what I think I'll do is maybe I'll plan this out a little better. Hang on. Because what I really want to do is actually cut things out of plot plate that I have lying around here. Because I have some sheets. All right. I'm being shown something. GB4 Megazord. Okay. I've seen someone build a Megazord on GB4, at least on the PC version. Okay, let's see. All right. Let's see what Kaze wants to show us. Let's see what he has for the class. All right. That's actually a really good Megazord. What the fuck? That is actually really good. That's pretty strong. Okay. Avarenja! That ain't bad. Okay, I liked that. Not bad, not bad. Don't forget the first link. You sent another link? Where? What, in the Discord? Oh, hang on. Fine, let me go look. I am going to show this, though, because this is actually kind of strong. I like it. Hang on. Alright. This is some weird Kubele Hyakushiki bullshit going on here. I love that. I don't know what's going on here, but it's hilarious. This is some abomination shit going on in here, and I like it. Oh my god. This is the gawk, looks like it's coming up to you saying like, Ma'am, can I have 20 cents for the gumball machine, ma'am? That's so funny. Up in chat. By the way, that Haman Shiki is permanent. Oh no. Oh good lord. Okay, hang on. Since we said that the Sazabi back skirting is a good idea, I'm going to take a quick look at some Sazabi related shit. So we're going to go Xia. And I actually want to capture... Hold on. Etab Brave. There we go. Okay, there we go. Alright. Gonna look at OBS real quick. Do that. We are now ready to search the internet. Okay. I don't think the Sazabi backskirt have the same shape with that twin boner. Okay, look though. You can actually move the back skirting up and down. Wait, no you can't. Hold on. Yeah, you can actually move these up and down like that. And this is back skirting, so what I could do is do something similar but split down the middle to make it more of like a space type kind of deal. So let's see. First of all, Sleeps, if you have any other ideas for like back skirting, since that's the thing you were focusing on a little bit, let me know, like another mobile suit that I could look at for inspiration. Let's see, thought it looked perfect for thrusters. Yeah. Oh, come on. Show me the back end of the Sazabi. There we go. Yeah, you could totally split this down the middle. See? Chonk Aznable, activate the No. No, you don't. Okay. But, yeah. If I got some Sotheby parts, I could totally split that down the middle and then be like... I could totally make like a back... like a back skirting Sotheby type thing. And then add a shit ton of thrusters to it. That's 110% doable. I believe we can. Stay here. What did I see? Royamuro. What is that? Let's see. Hulgeese or like the Grays has thrusters at that part. True, true. Let's see. I'm not going to actually use this. I just want to use it for like a shape reference. I really want to just use this as like a shape reference kind of deal. But we have something like this that we can use to give it that sort of Sotheby look almost. You're right. Hang on. I realized that the second that I did that, but I have these pieces here, and I'm just using these as like a shape reference, but we could do something like this, and then use the movable arms underneath to like mount thrusters to them. All right, you see what I mean? Oh, hang on. Let me just move this a bit closer to the camera. There we go. Yeah. And this is what the part looks like by itself. Yeah. I could totally do some like Sotheby thing. By the way, I was planning on modify the Cubile back skirt and turn it into a shield. That'd be cool. Let's see though. Hulgeese or Grays. Okay. Let's see. We're going to take a look at the Hulgeese. And I think I know what you're talking about, but I still want to look at it just so I can get a sense of what I'm working with here. All right, let's see. Hulgeese. Back. Yeah, there we go. Verify you're not a bot. That's racist. I'm a robot, god damn it. Okay. I think that would also look really good, to be perfectly honest with you. Let's see, we got this, we got that. Hey, hang on. Let's workshop this a little bit. Since I have a metric ass ton of parts I can play around with. Hang on. Extra part runner. Extra good part runner, I should say. Those skirt pieces open up with verniers in them, by the way. Yeah. Subarms could be neat, too. It could be, yeah. Let's see. What else do I have here that I can play around with? That shit out of here. Good lord. Hold up. I just have another thing I can show. And I think I will. Let's see. once again, I'm just using these as like stand-ins for the actual thing, but... Oh, do you want to see tall geese backskirt on an actual model? I mean, if you have a picture to show me, that'd be awesome. I like having points of reference, especially when I'm doing something like this. Let's see. Because what I have here... I can also do something like this. So I have these pieces right here. And what I could do is I can hollow them out and then slot them in like back here. And then add armor pieces to them. I also have these to give it that sort of more Sotheby geometric look. And then attach a bunch of like verniers and binders to it. That might be cool too. I like how the first thing that we're working on with this thing is the tail armor. It's goofy, but I appreciate it. What else have I got in here? My wonderful bag of tricks. Right, where are you? Ooh, okay. Well, that's interesting. But that's not what I'm looking at right now. Gotta yank up a bunch of pieces and see where we end up. Ooh, hold on. I just found something cool. Let's see if I can find the other part to that. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. I also found these wing binder things. Or these binder looking things here. I could absolutely see myself implementing them somehow like this or in any other way. Check DMs, okay. Well, let's check DMs. Bloop, bloop, nope. So yeah. We have options here, boys. We have options. Ooh, okay, there we go. Tall geese binders, okay. I think we could absolutely do something similar to that. Especially since we have... Let's see, I'm going to go back to this screen. Especially since we have this. I could absolutely hollow these out and then split them and then make them so that they open up and reveal, like... Yeah, okay, hang on. The more I'm thinking about that, the more I like it. I do kind of want it to be a little more geometrical, but... A little more geometrical and less, like, smooth, but I think we could absolutely do something like that. I would just need to open this up a little bit, and then hollow it out. And then make it so that it opens up and closes. Hold up. Come on. I wish I had a plastic separator. That kit is something I've been working on since yesterday, mainly to rub on the decals. Fair enough. Damn it. I wish I had a plastic separator instead of a bunch of knives to have to do this with. Kind of makes me skittish. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, there we go. I should invest in a separator. Okay. There we go. I like how the first thing that we work on with this thing is the ass armor. Okay, but no, yeah, see? what I could do is hollow it out, mount it back here, and then orient it kind of like this, so that the binder fits like that. The vernier will go right there, and then what'll happen is it can open up like that, close. How are we feeling about that? Because that might be pretty cool to do. I accidentally stabbed myself with a knife trying to pry open the thigh armor. No. Damn. That sucks. Yeah, how are we feeling about this? Or we can do that. I'll keep it off to the side for now while we deliberate on that. And then I'm also going to be looking at how I might implement this. Because if I go this route, I'll have to turn this one down. And then on the insides here, I could put in like a booster array looking thing so that it can just fly up like this and kind of have like a weird beetle back. But bear in mind, we also have 2 slots right here for backpack parts. Like, I actually did try and make sure that it was spaced out enough so that it could accommodate a backpack. So, for example... Shit. Do I have a backpack I can demonstrate? That tall geese looks nice, but the excessive amount of polycaps makes the kit janky as hell. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Oh, actually, hang on. This also gives me a chance to show this off. I made a conversion of the Red Gundam from G-Quux. I don't know if I showed this yesterday or not, but yeah. I made a full armor Red Gundam. Anyway, the reason why I'm pulling him over here is so I could demonstrate that when we get this guy built up a little bit more, we can actually still attach backpacks to him. Like so. So yeah, we can actually equip backpacks and stuff to this thing. The inner frame do accept backpack. Just think on that for a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and put that backpack back on my... Slapped more stuff. Okay, we're gonna move that over there. Red Gundam will go over there. But yes, we can actually equip a backpack to this. So, just keep that in mind. The skirt armor is not the only thing we can attach things to if we absolutely want to add more shit to this. It has a lot of things we can put on here, so don't you worry. Don't you worry. So yeah, that's one way we can go about this. So yeah, how are we feeling about the, this skirting armor? Because personally, I like it. I like the idea behind it, I just want it more geometrical. Let's see... I think one thing I can do too while I'm thinking about stuff is putting these on here like that. And we'll actually have some groinal armor. I'll keep it nearby just in case, but Let's see, how am I gonna make this geometric? I need to go back to this, where we have the friction. Oh no, it's a backskirt inner frame. It is indeed a backskirt inner frame. Okay. Gonna go ahead and chop off this bit, because I don't need it. Then what we do is see how these fit together. Okay. So far, so good. And you know what I could do? Is I could apply the same principle that I was gonna do with the other one, but do it with this instead. So that this opens up and it reveals boosters inside. I could do it that way. It would make it cut a very unique silhouette too. I would have to enclose this though. Sort of like that. Okay. This would be very easy to hollow out too, so. You know what? I'm a fan of this idea. I'm going to play around with it. So for now, I'm just going to keep the components together. And we'll come back to it in a little bit. Because the other thing that I really want to do... And I wonder if I can... Can I test this out? Yes, I can. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna pop out these guys real quick. Because I have a very cool idea in mind. I just need to see how it works. Let's see, there we go. Okay. This. But I would need to cut a hole in there. Just to make it fit. Ooh, actually, this would fit really nice. Hang on. Alright, hang on. I'm having an epiphany here. I'm getting the noggin jogging a little bit. I quite like how this set of torso parts looks. Alright, hang on. Okay, yeah, I like where this is going now. I found a happy place. I just need to move that shit over there real quick. And grab... Okay, yeah. I figured something out. Okay, hang on. I really like where this is going. Move out of my way. Get out of the way. Get out of my way, runners. I got shit to do and people to see. Yeah. Come on. Get up. There we go. Had to kind of fight for it, but I got it out eventually. All right. Pop that out real quick. Just so I can test it. Ooh, okay, I like that. Okay, I like how that looks so far. All right, hang on. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this piece in there. And pop this right there. Ah. Okay. We have a direction. I like the direction. I just need to make the direction work. And I will do that by first putting this not like that. Shiting blimey. Sweet shiting blimey mother of Molly. Alright, there we go. Ooh, yes. Okay. I see you, I see you. Not bad so far. I like how this looks slightly more, but that's not bad. Okay. This one will require a little bit more work to make this work, but I think I can do it. In this case, I'm going to try and just go for the most direct route for easy access. And I'm going to target the bottom panel here for 3mm hole conversion. Let's see. Yeah. Damn, okay. In we go. Okay, good. And where's my drill? There it is. Okay. Just let the drill do the work. Incidentally, while I'm doing some drilling, this just made me want to watch Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann again. I really, really want to watch that anime again. Just for nostalgic reasons. It's one of my first mecha anime and I fucking loved it. Let's see. Oh, come on. There we go. This is the drill that will create the chest armor of heaven. There we go. Now we're going to try and fit it. Nice. Okay. Not bad, but I would like it to fit a little more flush. Yeah, I think I'd like it to fit a bit more flush than that. Let's see. I'm going to tilt everything just a bit more. Okay. Pop it out. Damn it, I popped out the back again. That wasn't my intent. No. No, do this to me. Damn it, torso. Always something with you, ain't it, torso? Whew. It's rough on my teeth. All right. You know what I could do? Hang on. Just had an idea. I'll put in this T-junction. Go in like this. Nope, that's not how that's going to work. Because what I need to do is... for this to work, I'm going to actually need to make like a U joint in there. So that means I need to chop this up a bit more. That actually kind of jump scared me a little. Plastic came up out of nowhere. Okay. Fuck you. Well, that sucked. Is but a scratch. All right. Here we go. There we go. Get in there. Get in there. There we go. We're going to use this bad boy to get in the gaps. And I'm hoping for good results. There we go. Okay. Here's hoping. A little closer. No cigar yet. I need to get in there a little bit tighter. And honestly, there's some internal structure that's getting in the way. But not enough to get in the way of progress. There we go. Oh, come off it. There we go. That almost worked out. Almost. Because the idea here is to make a sort of like U junction in there. So I can actually fit this all the way down. And it looks like it's gonna go. Just need to widen it up a bit more. Nope. There we go. There we go. Almost. Almost. There we go. That didn't take me any time at all. I say as it took me almost like 3 minutes. You know what? I'm just gonna remove the structure in there. It's fine. There are no mistakes in Gunpla, only happy accidents. I'm just gonna Bob Ross my way through this. Now remember, when you're building your Gunpla, there's no such things as mistakes, only happy accidents. That's the best way to go about this. Is to just Bob Ross it up. Alright. What do I have here that I can work with is... I was kind of hoping for something else, but I'll make it work. Okay. I think I need to use something else. There we go. Use those. And then can I fit that in right there? Not really, is the answer to that. Damn, okay, that's kind of a shame. I was hoping that would work. It did not, in fact, work. What else could I try? I've used up most of my little bag of tricks. So... what I'm wondering... is if I go in like that and like that. Okay, hang on. In a way, I can actually arm unit, putting thick. Oh my god! Probably not. There will probably be no thick thighs on this one. As much as you may wish for that. god damn it. Hang on. Okay. I need to push that in just a bit more. Shoot. Okay. What this needs to have happen is... Let's see, I have another rod in here somewhere. There it is. What I'm going to do is pop that in like so. And then do that. And then I should have... Oh. Come on. Don't do this to me. Okay. Pop that in like that. And then pop that in like that, except all the way down. There we go. And now I just need to do that. You know what? F it. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna drill straight into this to widen the hole. Just a bit. And then it will let me go all the way through. There we go. And now it'll let me just go all the way through. Nice. I won't have to modify or edit a thing. You're so sus tonight, bro. Is this because I did an Ada on stream yesterday? Oh my god. This is what I get for doing an Ada on stream. God damn it. That's what I get. This is the price I pay for Ada-ing on stream. Oh no. Oh no. More like my brain is being suppressed by the fever medication and I didn't catch that Ada yesterday, actually. There was a whole section of the stream where we were all just being sus. It was really funny. There was a moment where we were like calling everyone a good boy and Pog Champ and I did an Ada. With some funny shit. I only in yesterday's stream at the beginning and the end. Ah. So Kay's missed the entire section of us just being sus. He missed the entire thing. That's what you get. That's what you get. Damn. My teeth are going to suffer for this one day. I'm gonna look like one of those fucking mountain men pictures. Let's see. Blah. It's not going in. Okay, well. I'm gonna have to suss this out. But I like some of the ideas y'all came up with for the back skirt armor here. I'm gonna plan it out a little more. But, and I think I might do this, I think I might do more on this tomorrow. I'm going to try and draw out how I want this Gundam to actually look, because I do know that this will be a Gundam when I'm done. Because I might as well just go for broke on the Gundam thing. I have an idea of what I want to do. It's just going to be a matter of doing it when I come back tomorrow. And what I think I want to do with it, actually. And this is going to sound weird, but maybe this is where I make my... Maybe this is how I rebuild my first ever kit bash. Using this inner frame. But I'm going to have to study it a little bit more, and I'm going to have to really dig into how I want this built. So, I'm actually going to give it a rest for tonight. Because I'm not really getting anywhere anymore right now. I'm kind of at the point where I've done all of the cool shit that I want to do in improving and building the inner frame. Now I just need to actually do something with it. And actually, now that I think about it, maybe there's a good reason why I was using the T-juncture instead of just the 2. Hold up, I'll do one more thing and then we'll stop for the night. You see, the reason why I'm reconsidering and wanting to put the T-junction back in is because these little arms right here on the side seem to actually hold things a bit steadier. So, I want that for my Gunpla. So we're going to go ahead and re-alter everything. Hello, Hoilepa. What's up, dude? We are at present building Gunpla. Specifically, I'm working on a kit bash. To nobody's big surprise. What Gunpla am I building? A completely original monstrosity. I am doing a completely original monstrosity right now. You'd call it a scratch build? Yeah. We will call it a scratch build then. Because, that's what this is turning into. Gundam Chimera. You'll see, you'll see. Hang on. Also, I realized I couldn't put the T-juncture back in there, so it's just going to have to be what it is. Shame. Oh well. But... okay, yeah. I think that's as good as it's going to get, realistically, for this inner frame. So, I'll wait until after the ad break to sort of show what this thing is. But yeah. If you're still here, Hoilepa, this is sort of like the state of the scratch build. I built an entire inner frame. Also, thank you for the lurk. I am going to be ending soon, though. Appreciate it, but yeah. Yeah, I think that's really as good as it's gonna get for this. In terms of, like, how the inner frame itself is structured. Because now nothing's gonna fall off, and it looks like everything is... Well, I mean, if I do that, it will fall off, but I really had to try for that to happen. Okay. I think it looks good. And I'll probably figure out the rest of it later. I thought there was more I could do tonight, but there is not. So, I'm probably going to do some drawing studies on my old kit, on my old original kit bash, to see how I can reproduce it. And see how I can make it happen again. But for now, I think I'm going to call it, because I have to get up for work in like 4 hours, so... Oh, I'll wait. I'm going to wait a little bit. But yeah. I really appreciate everybody's input on this. Because I think that this will shape up to be something really neat. But I'm going to wait until the ad breaks over before I start throwing out thank yous. Because... admittedly, now I'm getting sleepy. Alright, here we go. Will they come back from ad jail? Will they? And will I ever see them again? All the way from ad jail. And will I ever see them again? All the way from ad jail. Okay, welcome back from ad jail. But yeah, I actually want to thank you guys for throwing in a bunch of really cool ideas for what could be thrown on this kit bash. Or I guess scratch build, yeah. Scratch build. We'll just keep calling it scratch build. Because I'm probably going to actually be like building a lot of the components from scratch if I can. But yeah. Here's the state of the inner frame. We were able to tune it up. I think I'm going to probably take some of Sleep's ideas and probably incorporate some grays and or tall geese and or Sazabi kinds of stuff. I want it to be a little bit more boxy and geometric. But yeah. I like how this is coming out. I like how this is coming out. This is actually unironically really fucking cool so far. So I just want to see where we end up. And I really also want to see how the end product actually plays out when armor is attached to all of this. So yeah. Big shout out to Sleeps and big shout out to Kays actually for showing me some interesting ideas that I could do with this. I will be doing some like drawing studies just to see how I can implement a lot of the shit that I want. But that will have to come tomorrow. And yeah. For right now though, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Likely, I'm going to do more GUNPLA because I really want to do more with this scratch build. The scratch build is really, really fucking cool. And also, big fat chance that he actually sees this, but I do want to kind of reflect for a little bit and just say that one of the like, aside from Gundam Build Fighters, one of the other reasons why I really like kit bashing is because of Ray Studio. Like, the first video that I ever saw him do was of his Core Gundam 2 conversion. And yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to be just like a modeler that was on par, or I'm never going to be on par with that guy, but I really just always wanted to just take a crack at building a machine that's completely unique. And watching some of his videos actually gave me the inspiration to do that. So, yeah, fat chance I'll ever see it. Yeah, nobody is that guy. That guy's on a whole nother level that I'm not going to ever reach, but he is an inspiration for me, so yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to stop yapping now and actually go to bed because I have work in 4 hours. Wait, was that guy not the brother of anybody? I don't know. I don't actually know, but I do know that Ray Studio is really, really badass. And yeah, okay, for real this time. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all tomorrow, or later today. Peace out, everybody. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. There will likely be more Gunpla.